Gentlemen, you're not supposed to be here.
This is a closed course.
Welcome to Closed Course, presented by Pins and Aces, where the mic is open and the drinks are cold. This is the spot where golf meets good company. Athletes, artists, reality stars, and the pros who live on the greens. From tee boxes to tour buses, from green rooms to greens, we're asking the questions you won't hear anywhere else. We talk sports, we talk life, we talk everything in between. No scorecards, no pressure, just good vibes and stories that'll make you laugh, think, and maybe even grab your clubs. So let's tee it up and let it fly. And we are back with another episode of your favorite golf podcast, Closed Course. I'm your host, Blake Corson, here with my co-host as usual,
Liam
and
Eric.
And today we have another special guest for you. You guys might know him from a little show called The Voice. He just got finished playing his first show at Red Rocks, the country star, Jake Worthington. Welcome to the pod, man.
Man, thanks for having me.
Dude, of course, man. How was the show last night? First Red Rocks.
Bad to the bone, buddy.
Oh, man.
Bad to the bone. I tell you what, we actually went there about 2 years ago with Laney Wilson and Flatland Calvary. And in the hallways, they have these plaques, for every year.
Yep.
It's got every artist and the openers on there. And hell, I didn't even think that we might be on there. And sure enough, down there at the catering, they had it there. So we were there 2 years to the date.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Same weekend.
Oh, really?
We played the 28th this year, and that time it was the 26th of September.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Just the chances. I mean, shit, man, I never thought I'd see the inside of the bathroom at that game. You know what I mean? So
I love that.
It's incredible.
I mean, it's definitely a bucket list for most artists.
Gosh.
Pretty much all artists. Yeah, for
Hey, you walk down the hallways, man. Anybody that was anybody played.
It's a
there.
museum, honestly. Like it's awesome. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I heard it was a packed show. I heard it was a good show and everything.
10,000.
And the night. Right?
That's right, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Packed.
and
Yeah,
that's
it's
Zach's
awesome
fault,
show.
buddy.
I don't know. You got a standing ovation, which was pretty
Hey.
last night.
That's awesome.
I got a video of it. I
Yeah,
was looking
same,
this
yeah.
morning. It's a sick video. It's like the lights go on in the
Yep.
crowd, everyone's standing and cheering and
Sick,
stuff.
man.
It was
Me
really
goosebumps.
It was. I mean, that kind. I don't know what to say about them kind of things. I'm just glad my wife and them was there to see that kind of deal. At least, we spent a lot of time gone and in a way, so it was good to see something like that.
Yeah,
Refreshing.
that's really cool. Do they travel with you a lot?
No,
No,
Nuh-uh.
not much.
no. Before we had the baby, old Sophie would tag along every now and then.
Yeah.
No. One day I'd like to be able to provide that kind of thing, but just not yet.
Yeah.
That'll be coming soon, though. You'll get the bus, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna need to have two of them sons of bitches. That's expensive, buddy. Shit.
Sure is.
I want to buy one of them old. It'll never make financial sense, but I want to buy one of them old Silver Eagles and resto mod that thing and have it flying down the highway.
That would be sick.
We were just talking. We had Colt Ford on last week, and he wraps his bus. That's one way
Yeah.
to pay for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wrap that thing. That's what I.
You're right.
Yeah, man.
You're right.
Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway, you
Yeah,
can get
it's a
some
sponsored bus.
Yeah,
Put
get
pins
some-
and aces on that
Yeah. It's a bus.
There you go.
No, you're right. I tell you what, who had a cool bus? Daryl Singletary. I met him when I first started. I'd have been 18, 19 years old, and he obviously was still around then. But I want to say he had a Realtree wrap bus. The whole son bitch was camouflage, so you knew it was
That's
that
sick.
guy.
That's
That's
sick.
You knew it was him.
That's pretty great.
So when people see the Pins and Aces bus, they'll be like, "Oh, that's Jake."
Hey, I mean, I'd be proud as shit of it. Yeah. Damn right.
Could wrap it with that.
Yeah, transfusion.
Purple
Yeah,
green
little purple
bus.
And
green.
stock refrigerator.
Yeah, exactly.
So for me, real quick, because I got to touch on. Obviously, I come from reality TV a little bit. I was on The Bachelorette and a couple other different shows.
Really?
Yeah. Back in the
Oh,
day.
shit.
Yeah. So how was your experience? What did you think of The Voice, man? How was your experience on that?
I'm sure you had more fun than I did.
I did, unfortunately. A little too much fun.
He was just throwing D around.
A little different experience probably than you.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, nah, man, I think for me, you know, it was a culture shock. You know, I'd never been on an airplane or nothing. I didn't hardly leave Texas unless we were going to Louisiana or something. So, yeah, you know, those parts, getting to see California,
Yeah,
getting
seeing
to
a lot
take
of
my
different
family
people,
out
cool
there.
people.
Yeah, man, that was really, really neat. I've always cherished that stuff. You know, getting to work with all the musicians that were on that whole crew was enlightening. Get to take a peek behind the curtain of a business that I, you know, had no knowledge about. You know, so grateful for that. But it's still TV.
Yeah. Oh, I know that. Trust me, the editing and the
But man, yeah, I tell you, I don't think I got far on that show because of my singing. I think it was just because I was some redneck kid who didn't give a damn, you know, and I'd say all kinds of crazy
people
shit.
love that though. People love that.
They did then.
Yeah.
They had fun with that old boy. They did, but it was cool, man. I think definitely without that experience, I can't. You know, I will have always had music involved in my life, but I'm not sure that I would have seen a divine opportunity to really make a career choice out of it. You know, so I felt like that was a pretty big opportunity for a young man, and
Totally. Absolutely.
to let that go to waste would be a shame.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Yeah. Well, I know you're like probably the most humble guy I've met. Whenever we talk to you, you're like, oh, you know, this is crazy. I shouldn't be here, whatever, all the stuff you say. But when was the moment when you were like, all right, I can make a real living out of this. I'm here. Or do you still not think that?
We're still trying. We're still trying, man. I think a guy never arrives. You know, I think I never will arrive in my mind. I think that, I don't know. I think at some point a guy's got to be realistic, right? You know, it's like I'm not wasting time out here or nothing, but it ain't never been about the money for me. You know, really, money never made me pick a guitar up. No, money never put a melody in my head. It never made my hair on my arm stand up, you know, so it's always just been a passion-driven thing for me. And don't get me wrong, I'd like to make some money doing it.
As you
know,
should. As you should.
I think it's that whole Field of Dreams deal. You build it, they'll come type of deal. And
Yeah.
I'm too ignorant to quit, you know, so I don't know how to do that. I'm not one to do something halfway neither, you know. So it's not the way I grew up, you know. My dad didn't tour for a living or nothing, but just because it's different don't mean that it can't be a frugal way of living.
Yeah.
And I think already just the opportunities and experiences that I've gotten to have in life, you know, you don't get without that. You know, you don't get to do things like this without that crazy choice to go play music for a living.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen the world with a 5-piece band looking at the backside of me, son.
Well, we saw you when you were singing with Zach Top last night. He whipped out a little dance move.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that
a little
one.
happy jig. That footwork was impressive.
Shit, man. Hey, you can't pay a choreographer to learn that shit.
I like that move. That was a good one.
I wish I knew which one you was talking about.
I got it on
He's got a
video.
video. That's great. We'll watch it back. It was a good move.
Well, we're gonna put that in the pod right there on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to
Looked
show
like you
that
were running
clip.
ladders in football drill.
Shit, grapevine, son. Yeah.
I love it.
Have you, so like the last, I don't know, year maybe with the Ain't the Whiskey kind of like blowing up on Instagram. I see those reels all the time. Have you kind of noticed a change between a year ago and now? If you just
sure.
feel like you're kind of blowing up? Because that's what it seems like from the outside.
I don't know if I feel the blow up thing. I definitely think the internet portion of it. I mean, it felt like that song in particular, we never seen a reaction like that.
Yeah.
You know, and I had been familiar with my name sort of being known from the voice thing, right? You know, but that was short lived. So there's like little things you can kind of pick up on, like, oh shit, they're sinking their teeth into that. But
Yeah.
really, man, it felt like they were playing a big old joke on me, you know. So we've been fortunate to get to do a bunch of, you know, opening slots with our brothers out there on the highway, and you know, they're the ones selling them large amounts of tickets, and they're putting us in front of their crowds. So I tell you, the moment that made me think that. Particularly, we played down there at Billy Bob's in Fort Worth, and you know, there's been times where maybe I sold 150 tickets, or maybe I sold 300 tickets somewhere one night, and that was a great night, you know. But that night in particular, we had sold 2,200 tickets, which I'd never done.
And at Billy Bob's, that's
That's pretty good. It ain't
that's
sold
like-
out. You
yeah,
know,
it's
my
close
hands
up.
ain't in concrete or nothing, but damn it, I'm proud of that shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, we play traditional country music. I don't do that rock and roll stuff. I don't
Yeah.
do the, you know, you're coming in here live country music from a live country band from Texas, you know.
Yeah.
And I sing sad songs and we have fun and all that stuff. But my whole journey, I've had people, you know, that anybody with a crazy idea that they believe with all their hearts, people ain't gonna believe them, you know. And you got to go out there and prove that idea wrong, right? You know, how many people told you this wasn't gonna work, you know?
Yeah.
And now look at you,
Yeah.
you know. So it's the same thing. I never bought into the idea that country music was dead. I never believed that, because there's still country folks out there, and real life happens every day.
Yeah.
So, like last night and tonight, man. I mean, it's just more proof, you know.
Yeah.
People went out there to hear a country band, not to see pyro and you know, that kind of thing. Which nothing against that, but you know, that's the argument I have, you know, and it's proof. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you and
exciting.
Zach Top are like perfect when it comes to touring together.
Such
I
a
feel like
great-
he has this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's dynamic.
Yeah.
It's fun, man. He's an incredible singer and musician, and he's real slick, you know.
Oh yeah.
He's real slick. You know.
Ladies love him. I know that.
Buddy. Hey, God bless him.
Well,
You know.
after seeing your wife last night, ladies love you too.
Hey,
here
oh
we
my
go.
God.
they call me Howdy back home. Howdy,
Yeah,
howdy get her.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, hey, I don't.
I can relate to that.
Gator don't play no shit, son. Yeah,
Yeah, heard it's trophy.
yeah, buddy. Yeah,
Trophy, so
you damn right. Trophy Sophie, that's good. That's good. No, I'm proud of her. I really am. That woman is, in a lot of ways, saved my life. You know, she was somebody I didn't ever expect to cross my path, let alone my, you know, other things. You know, but I'm grateful for her.
yeah.
You know,
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, since we are here at Pins and Aces, we got to talk a little golf. We got to talk
Yeah.
the golf game a little bit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You got those moves on the stage, it sounds like.
Yeah.
it was
How
good.
often, we always ask this question because we're always interested. Obviously, you're a very busy man. You got a lot coming up. You got a lot going on. How often are you able to get out on the links? How often do you-
man, lately not often at all. Now, I'd say about 5 years ago, you could have caught me out there. When I lived around Houston, when I was off, me and my dad would go a lot. My dad, he can do anything. He's good at just about anything, and so he liked to golf, and I didn't mind going out there drinking beer and having fun. You know. I never was competitive at it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'll tell you a funny story. When I was probably 19, 20 years old, and there's a benefit or some kind of function out in Sacramento called Golf and Guitars. And they had invited me to come do this event, right? And there's all these singers there, concert going on, and they have all these sponsors. They spend a bunch of money, and part of their package is to get to be on a golf team for a tournament, and they would get one of these artists on their team. Well, I had a team, and you know, I wasn't going in there to win it. You know, I didn't give a shit. I made sure I had the beer cart, buddy.
Yeah.
But I had what's that guy that got his hand knocked off on Happy Gilmore?
Chubbs.
Chubbs.
I had a Chubbs on my team, buddy, and he was serious. He was serious. When he started seeing that I couldn't swing and hit the ball at that point in time, he was pissed off. Hey, with me being the ball and chain, we got third in that competition, that
Okay.
tournament, but that was their fault. You know, but after that, that really got me into it to want to go do it. You know, in high school, I played it with my buddies and shit.
Yeah.
You know, when I did that thing, I was like, you know what? I probably need to figure out how to hit that ball. And I've, since then I've gotten around to it. Right now, about as much as I do is, we live on about 150 acres in Oklahoma, and I'll just go hit them at the pond.
Okay.
But I don't get to go out on the course often
Yeah.
lately.
Yeah.
Once I'm rolling in one of them buses, and, and I got people doing stuff for us, and I'll definitely be able to make the time more. But
And next time you're here, we got to go play.
yeah, man.
We got the beer sleeve, we got the liquor stick, transfusions.
Golf bag now.
Yeah. we got the golf bag.
Boy, y'all hooked me up big time, man. I really feel fortunate for that. That's really cool stuff. It's one of a kind.
And it's cool because the whole office has actually been fans for a while of yours. I think you met Peter at the Make-A-Wish thing.
Yeah.
He was showing you videos and stuff.
Yeah, man, I couldn't believe it.
I got to give him his flowers or he'll be mad at me, but he was the one who introduced the whole office to you. And I'm not even shitting you. For 6 months, he would just walk around and just play your songs on repeat.
My brother.
He just loved it, and he just would. And then now everyone knows it, plays all the time. But for like a 6-month period, he just would not shut the fuck up. Everyone's like, Peter, I'm on the phone. Like, this is the workplace. Like, you gotta turn it off.
Hey, I need. Has he ever had a job in radio?
You might lose your number one sales guy.
Yeah, we can't lose Peter. We can't lose Peter. He's coming back today. He was on a fishing trip, and I told him you were coming in, and he was pissed. He was like, God damn it, I'm gonna miss it. But
Yeah, because when we first linked, these boys were so pumped to come see you at the Make-A-Wish event. You did a solo acoustic set at 38. And these guys were through the moon to come and meet you.
Well, I sure had fun hanging out, man. I appreciate y'all following up on this trip.
Yeah.
We were looking forward to it, and no, man, like I said, you never know who's. You get so busy looking down at your feet.
Oh, for sure.
So it feels good to know that you boys like the music, man.
100%. Yeah, we really do. It was playing this morning in the warehouse, and I was like, guys, I feel like you got to turn it off before they come in. It's gonna, I was like, it's gonna look fake. Like I know it's not. You guys listen to this, but I was like, maybe change it to something else just for the next couple hours. But we do have another segment related to golf. We call it Dream Foursome. So if you could play with 3 other people around the golf, dead or alive, who would it be?
I'd like to play with John Daly.
Okay.
I'd like to do that. I'd like to play with Tiger Woods and that Arnold Palmer guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All 3 golfers.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. You and John Daly would get along.
Yeah, that'd be a fun round.
Fun round. Buddy, I've been around him.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
I've had some fun with old John, but I've never got to go play no golf.
Really?
With him. I don't think he knows me. I might have met him a few times. But, we've had there might have been some drinks involved.
No.
Yeah, no way with him.
Yeah, he's cool, man. He knows. He's out there in Nashville a lot.
Yeah, he pretty much posts up at Old Hickory all the time, all day, every day.
Yeah, I love that, and he's still kicking ass. Like he's just he's a phenom, man. That guy.
Yeah.
A specimen, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
I want to talk about building a brand too, like just the name John Daly. You know exactly what that comes with, exactly what that means.
Oh, yeah.
Hooters.
Yeah.
Hooters.
Exactly.
Yeah, he pulls up his RV to Hooters and just signs autographs and takes pictures all day and gets paid to do it.
Yeah. He's got a good setup there.
Yeah, he does.
I would love to play with him. He'd be a great time.
Oh.
Man. And then surely maybe it's too far over my head to pick up on anything, but I would imagine there's something to learn from any of them guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure they could give you a couple little tips, and it would help a lot.
Especially those 3. Damn.
Yeah. I think you'd get a little bit better with those 3.
I think that my advice that they'd give me would be like, try again.
Yeah. Drink this.
Have another
one.
So what really got you into golf? Like we call that the first swing. What was your first swing? What got you into golf?
My dad.
Yeah.
My dad always enjoyed a game of golf. So in high school, plus you can go drink beer out there. We like to do that. And my dad was always doing some kind of sport, whether we was in the woods or if it was baseball or golf or football or something like that. So I wanted to do it. I always had a negative connotation about it in my mind. Thinking that it was just about money and stuff.
Country club, golf.
It's not.
Uppity.
It's not at all. I guess it really depends on who you go with and where you go.
Yeah.
And like when we're out on the road, sometimes that's the best thing you can go do to get a workout in, go walking around, don't get a golf cart.
Be outside.
Be outside,
Yeah, man.
Totally, it's so true.
Especially with your boys, your crew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much business gets made, how many deals get done on the golf course.
That's why everyone's a member at Troubadour.
Yeah.
It's so fucking expensive, but you're in those social circles where you're hearing what everyone is doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And business deals, you're making money. It's worth the dues.
Yeah. No. I mean, if Jamie Johnson enjoys playing golf, then by God, I can figure it out. I want to do it then, But
Yeah.
I had buddies of mine in high school that played for the team, but I played baseball, throughout my younger years. In high school, I got into football. I broke my lower back pretty good doing that. So after that, I didn't much get too involved in any other sports,
Yeah.
And plus, by that time, I was more into getting on the highway and playing the guitar.
Yep. Well, it turned out it was a good decision. You went with the music,
See,
you know what I mean?
We'll see. There's still green on the field, buddy. There's plenty of green on the field.
So what's going to be the difference between playing Red Rocks last night and tonight? Are you going to go into it with a different mentality, less nervous, more nervous? What's that going to be like?
Man, hopefully I don't know. That's a great question. I try not to even psych myself out too much about it. It's well known for being one of the most revered live music venues on earth, and I definitely don't take that for granted. There's nothing like that feeling.
Yeah.
All them people, and they're right at you, and it's one of the only amphitheaters where everybody's damn near sitting straight up.
Yeah,
on top of each other. It's a hard thing to explain, I guess, but man, we just gonna go out there and do what we do. We're here for a reason. I believe that, and it sure is fun.
Yeah.
There. So hopefully, if they thought we did good last night, then we're gonna do great tonight.
I was going to say, do what you guys did last night. Everyone looked like they had a great time.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. Yeah, just do what you did yesterday, and it'll go great. It was such a good time. I need to show you the video of the standing ovation, too.
Yeah.
It was pretty
You gotta
crazy.
Send that to him, yeah.
That was pretty nuts, man.
It was a good one.
I didn't know what to think about that. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
What happened?
That's got to be such a humbling moment.
It's a weird feeling. I don't like to give all the fault to myself. I feel like it's a collective of everybody's work. I'm not up there by myself.
Nope.
If them musicians were half-assed, then it'd probably be a half-assed performance. And so if we made people stand up on their feet and want to hoop and holler over a performance, and I'm glad that they felt something. I feel like
They definitely do. Yeah.
that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to make you feel something.
Yeah.
And I feel that, So, I don't know what to say to that stuff.
Yeah. No, it's awesome.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Well, I think Pete originally saw you. I think it was on Instagram or TikTok, doing the Ain't the Whiskey, driving down the road, kind of like those little skit things that you do.
Yeah.
Do you like doing that stuff? Do you get into it more and more? Because, I know it helps you kind of blow up, I guess, but I don't know if that's your style.
Yeah, that content does seem to be everything, especially these days.
Yeah, it's like you kind of got to do it or you're going to get left behind. But,
right?
Yeah, you got to play the game.
Yeah, and I've always kind of fought that, I never wanted to get up there and be like, oh, look at me, here's what I'm doing today. I ate eggs today. Like, and most of the time, I ain't got my shit together. There's shit going wrong, and we're flying by the seat of our pants, and I'm too busy to think about wanting to, get online and do that stuff. And it's hard for me to. All that stuff with It Ain't the Whiskey was pure fun. That was just, you know, they had the camera out there and they'd ask me a question and I'd give them an answer. You know?
Yeah.
And it was easy to have my wife there, and I had a few songwriter friends there. So it wasn't, you know, in the past, sometimes it can be kind of awkward because they're giving you these ideas and, you know, hey, go sit in that corner on your head and, you know, sing Kumbaya. And whatever it is. You know, I don't like thinking about things. I just want to do it, you know.
In those videos, like, it looked organic. It looked like you guys were actually having fun. And that's probably why they did so well, because it was authentic and it was who you are and all that stuff.
We were. And, you know, as far as my choice, you know, I like to cut up. I like to have fun. I like to tell jokes, and all my buddies, and I mean, y'all know I like to do that. That's how I am. But now, do I think that my page has space to, you know, maybe some of that stuff don't belong on there. You know, maybe I don't want to be out there dropping the F-bomb and things like that on Instagram or whatever. You know, that's just where my mind goes. I just want to put music out, you know, and, you know, but I wanted it to be, I wanted the music to be taken serious as well. So to cut loose and just have fun and not give a damn, I think was the best thing to happen for us.
Yeah, I think that's how you get like real fans, because they kind of see behind the scenes a little bit,
Loyal
see who you are, and like real loyal fans who actually care.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Very true.
I do think
fans will see through the bullshit.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, buddy.
Especially country fans. I feel like also country fans. They're a little different. They're built different. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So I got another one for you. What would be your biggest, you know, mulligan in your career, whatever it is, golf, whatever it is? What would be something you'd want to redo or maybe do differently?
A lot of things. You know.
That means you're living the right way, though.
Yeah. If you ain't screwing up, you're trying.
Amen.
Or learning. Man, I think I'd have just I think I'd have told some people in my life I loved them more. You know, that's what I think I'd have done, and I try to do more every day.
That's one thing like I've done in my life, and I'm sure you guys notice it. Like I always tell people when we get off the phone, if I truly care about them, I always say I love you.
Yeah,
because you never know.
Yeah, man, 100%.
You lose people, and you never know if that's the last time you talk to them. You got to let them know how you feel about them.
Yeah.
Yep. And I don't think that's I think that's a real grown-up thing, you know, because, you know, I'm not the kind of guy that, you know, I don't get on the phone and talk to everybody I know every single day of the week, you know, and that's okay. You know, my buddies that I ain't seen, that I grew up running around with, you know, I ain't seen half of them boys in 6, 7, 8 years. For whatever reasons, but if we ever got around each other again, it'd be like nothing ever happened.
Yep.
Love that. Those are real friendships.
Yep.
That's the way it's supposed to be in life.
Yeah.
I think. But
Pick up right where you left off.
Totally.
yeah, but you know, yeah, I'd like I would like certain people in my life to know how much they meant to me, more than I allowed them to know.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and you're still a young guy. How old are you?
29.
29? Okay.
A lot of shit can happen in 29 years.
Yeah, for sure. Huh.
And I've been fortunate in that, right? For sure.
Well, we got one more question for you. We call it caddy advice. Obviously, on the course, you need your caddy, give you some good advice. If you could give other people advice, music-related, personal life, what would that be?
Well, to a caddy, I'd say hold my beer. Man, don't let the bastards get you down, man. Don't let the bullshit, you know, snuff you out.
Yeah.
I think, you know, you got your own 2 feet, stand on them. You got your own legs to stand on, do it. Don't quit. You know, I think hard work has a lot of merit in this world, and there's plenty of room for more of it.
Yeah.
And the whole world can try to steer you in all kinds of directions, you know, but your gut instinct is usually right. So don't let the bastards change your mind on that.
Okay, I like that.
That's great. Haters gonna hate, right? Haters gonna hate. Can't let them win, man. Amen.
Yeah. Stupid gonna be stupid.
Stupid gonna stupid. I hear you.
Well, it must have been I just keep thinking about you playing Red Rocks last night, tonight.
Yeah.
5-10 years ago, did you ever think you were going to be in that moment?
Not at all, man. The only places I ever wanted to play were Pasadena Rodeo, which is a place local to where I grew up, Houston Rodeo, big show, and then the Opry. Other than that, I never. There's so many of these venues across America that I didn't know existed for so long. Obviously I've known about Red Rocks for a while.
Yeah.
But, to think that I'm gonna walk the hallways there, no. Shit, I was trying to get into the VFWs with a gig, I think we're doing pretty good,
Yeah, I'd say so, man.
It ain't just on my own shoulders, It's not just my own doing that caused, these things to happen. There's a handful of people that take the fault for these amazing opportunities that we're given, and it takes an army.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, if you would have asked Peter 6 months ago, he would have bet on you to go to Red Rocks. I can tell you that.
Hey,
He's been
Pete,
#1 fan.
Come on, Pete. I appreciate you, brother. You're the man. You're the man. Where the hell are you, Pete?
He's texting me right now. He's like, "Is he still there? I'm about to land." I was like, "Nah, you're gonna miss him. Sorry, bro."
We'll have to get him some tickets tonight.
Yeah, he'd be happy with that.
Well, yeah, man. Appreciate you coming on the pod.
Yep.
We want to help out. Obviously, where can everybody find you? What do you got coming up? Any new songs, shows, anything like that?
Yeah, well, you find me online there. We're going to be on tour with John Party till the end of October, and then we're going to start up with Zach at the end of October all the way through December. Zach Top. So
there you go.
Cool.
Staying busy.
Yeah, buddy. Pedal down.
Amen.
Well, I appreciate you coming on. Congrats on all the success. It's been awesome to watch. We're all big fans. But yeah, thanks for coming on. Hopefully we see you again later tonight. And I think we got to go hit some balls on the sim.
Yeah, man.
Get you dialed.
Yeah. I'm in.
All right. Thanks everyone for listening. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.